For over a week, the Canadian government has been unable to move forward with any of its business in the House of Commons, a situation the Conservatives attribute to Liberal corruption. Conservative House Leader Andrew Scheer claims that the Liberals are deliberately stalling parliamentary proceedings to avoid producing documents linked to what his party calls the Green Slush Fund, a program accused of misspending government money. Last Thursday, House Speaker Greg Fergus ruled that the government had not fully complied with an order to provide documents related to a now-defunct foundation responsible for managing millions of dollars for green technology projects. Instead of immediately demanding the documents, Fergus recommended that the issue be referred to a committee. This led Scheer to propose a motion for such a referral. Debate over this motion has dominated parliamentary discussions. Scheer insists the government is intentionally blocking progress to avoid a potential investigation by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. He stated, "They would rather see Parliament grind to a halt than hand over this information to the RCMP for a potential criminal investigation." Although the RCMP has said they may not use the documents in an investigation, Scheer insists they should have access to the information before making that decision. The Liberals argue that turning over the documents to the RCMP blurs the separation between Parliament and the judiciary. Liberal House Leader Karina Gould called the Conservative motion an abuse of parliamentary power, claiming it infringes on the charter rights of Canadians. She accused the Conservatives of mucking up Parliament for their own political gain. Scheer countered by saying that the charter exists to protect people from the government, not to shield the government from public accountability. The current controversy stems from the Liberal government's decision to abolish Sustainable Development Technology Canada after the Auditor General criticized its management. The auditor found that 1 in 6 funded projects were ineligible and identified numerous conflicts of interest. The Ethics Commissioner later determined that the Foundation's former chair had failed to recuse herself from decisions that benefited organizations she had ties to. Since MPs returned to Ottawa in mid-September, the House has been in near constant turmoil. The Conservatives have twice attempted to bring down the minority Liberal government with non-confidence motions, both of which failed due to the NDP and/or both, the NDP and the Bloc Québécois propping up the Liberals. The Conservatives promised more such motions in the future. Bloc Québécois leader Yves-François Blanchet criticized the state of Parliament, accusing other parties of lacking respect for democracy. He argued that Bloc MPs were among the few posing thoughtful questions in the House. Despite the political gridlock, the Bloc Québécois did manage to push forward a motion this week urging the government to support a pension bill for seniors under 75. While the Conservatives typically oppose what they call inflationary spending, they supported the motion. The Conservatives have also requested that Canada's lobbying commissioner investigate the ethics of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's decision to appoint Mark Carney as the Liberal advisor. Mark Carney was the former governor of the Bank of Canada. Conservative ethics critic Michael Barrett expressed concerns about potential conflicts of interest, as Carney is also chair of Brookfield Asset Management. Brookfield Asset Management is in talks with the government for a $50 billion investment fund. Health Minister Mark Holland defended Carney, accusing the Conservatives of trying to smear a respected Canadian. But is it about smearing a respected Canadian, or are the Liberals about to bring on another possible scandal due to the potential conflict of interest concerning Mark Carney? Maybe the Conservatives and Canadian citizens want to finally see an end to the continuing scandals brought on by the Liberals and start moving forward with ethical solutions brought forward by the Conservatives. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more of the latest updates. Thanks for watching.